What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Y'all, I done been out there in the world today. Can y'all tell? I done been out there in the world. I done got seen today, honey. But what's up? What's good? What's going on, family? What's up, Quanda? You the only one up in this thing so far? I'm going to give y'all a little bit more time to get up in here. I'm going to look for the advice card that we had from the reading earlier today. For those of you all that are not aware of why we're getting this reading, it is because of the all signs reading that we did earlier. Sagittarius's message came through as if there was a need to shift one's perspective before making a decision, because at the rate that it looks like we're running right now, looks like that there's running the risk of a foul, making a decision that's not in your best and highest good. So I just wanted to break this down, Sag, and see what was going on with this, okay? The advice card was 77, perseverance. But it also requires you to take a change in perspective. So if this is something that you're interested in, want to take place in, definitely stick around. I do ask that you smash that thumbs up button. I'm going to try to give y'all a chance to get up in this thing. Hey, Christy. Hey, Nick. What's up, y'all? What's up? Y'all, let's get this thumbs up button smashed. Yes, yes, yes. It looks like everybody that's in here has smashed that thing. So that's what's up. That's good. That's good to know. All right. Y'all had a good day? Did y'all go and get seen? Did y'all get out of the house? All right, Spirit, can you tap me in so that I can see what this Two of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands is for my Sagittarian ninth house collective heard. You didn't get out the house, Tracy? Tracy? Oh no. I did. And it felt good. Where did Dad go? Probably bathroom, baby. Good day, though. Saturday is recharge day. It is. You're right. You're absolutely correct. I took my girls to the library in the park. LOL. I was singing when you popped up. I know that's right. I can't wait to hear you sing. You still ain't hit no note for me. Did and quickly got back in the house. I quickly got back in too. Absolutely. Quickly got back in. That's what I need to do, Christy, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. Honey, now what I will tell you is that there ain't nothing like my domain, baby. Baby. I don't stay away from here for too long. I know what's a good thing now. I know how to spot a good thing when a good thing is here. All right, Spirit. Let's dive into this message for Sagittarian Ninth House Collective. Can the situation that Sagittarius is facing in the next 72 hours is the Two of Wands in the reverse. Um, how this came to be is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The advice to navigate the situation is the Queen of Wands in the upright. The closing message was perseverance, the need to change your perspective. Spirit, can you please give us some insight into this message that will actually help the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective navigate this situation in a way that benefits them? So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, my heart just fluttered. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse for the Two of Wands in the reverse. I want you to know that whatever this unwise, like you're considering making a decision against your intuition. This is really, ooh. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just going to tell you right now. This decision is based off of poor foresight. The results will be less than you expected, way less than you expected. And I feel like that you're, okay, so this card, it says listening to your conscience, okay? Now, me as a reader, when I think about the conscious, it's like, yeah, I got a guilty conscience. Okay, let me do what I know is right? That's probably what this card is talking about. But the energy that I'm getting it for this reading is you're listening to a perspective of your mind that is still operating based off of an old paradigm. This thoughts process that you're using to make this decision, because as I said in that reading earlier, it's almost in the energy is like you're throwing caution to the wind. It's like you're almost just tired. It's like I always overthink. Like I'm always having to be the responsible when fuck it, I don't want to be responsible for the next 72 hours, so I'm just going to do this and this. I feel like that whatever it is, whatever this and this is, the results of it will be way less than you expected. And it's because what is fueling this is an outdated thinking. Yeah. And I really want you, and here's why I feel like Spirit is trying to make an emphasis on this. Because Sagittarius, I feel like that you're in alignment for a win. Okay, you're in alignment for a catch, and it's gonna stick. Isn't it football season? So you're about to catch a pass. Something's being passed to you. It's all yours. But by you getting impatient and throwing caution to the wind, it's like you're not about to beat her to catch the pass. I can't remember, but because I don't really get into football because I don't understand it. They look good in them pants though, but I don't understand it. So, but what I do know is that one year I tried to watch the Super Bowl, or it was a football game. And in this particular game, they threw a pass to someone, but they wasn't paying attention. So they wasn't, even though they was in that position, they were still they were playing defense, I guess, instead of offense. And so they wasn't in the right position. So the football literally got thrown, like no one caught the football, it just fell. Spirit is trying to prevent that from happening here. But because Sag is in the mindset of throwing all caution to the wind, because you're having difficulty letting go of a situation that no matter what, it's going to have meandered results. You're trying to consciously, I'm asking what's in the conscious mind. Look, that's the Nine of Swords. Look, there goes the Nine of Swords. And what is the Nine of Swords as it pertains to something that you're holding on to? So even though you're ready to throw all caution to the wind, you're ready to let go of something that you've been holding on to too quickly. This is giving me the energy of you got a pair of pants that you can't fit no more. So you give them to your sister, brother, mama, daddy, whatever, whoever. You give them to somebody and they go reach in their pocket and they pull out a couple of $100. It's like you haven't checked all the pockets. Yes, you're being told to let go of this situation, but don't leave the lesson inside of it, Sag. Don't just close it up and don't just walk away from it. You have to let it go. Because trying to fix it or trying to carry it along with you or just letting it go, period, without breaking it down properly is a foul. Something's got to be broke down here. It's like the Nine of Swords in the reverse spirit is telling me, like, it's like, you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm just fucking done. Like, let's just say that you married to, let's just say you got a roommate, you live with somebody, but y'all also doing the nasty, right? And doing the nasty just complicated things. And so you're like, fuck it, I'm just done. I don't even want to fuck this motherfucker no more. I'm just done. And so you just pack your things up and you just leave. But you forget it's your name that's on the lease. They're just living there. But you've left this person in a house that is in your name. There's something like that. You got to take some sort of assessment. You got to break it down or you're going to run afoul on yourself. But in order to break this down, to address this from, like, you're being advised to step into this as the Queen of Wands. I'm not going to jump ahead, but I am about to clarify this Nine of Swords real quick. I just need a second. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Hey, Treese, I ain't seen that beautiful face in a while. I am going on late tonight, Kendall. I am. I'm going on late tonight. This is just the piggyback that I promised y'all. Ooh, girl, you just gave me chills when I said that. I mean, when I read it. Ooh, you just gave me chills when I read it. So, Spirit, can you show me? I know it's going to be different for everyone that's going to watch this, but Spirit, can you show me just a little bit of insight into... Y'all, if this is the Hermit, it is. You got to think something through, Sagittarius. You know me, I am all for a wild herd and going to investigate it. But just because you're investigating a wild herd doesn't necessarily mean you're taking action on it. Ooh, Spirit is just giving me all these little flashbacks. And this one here is Harriet the Spy. Only the real ones know about Harriet the Spy. Who knows about Harriet the Spy? Come on, y'all. Tell me that I am not the only one up in this thing that was stone cold crazy about Harriet the Spy. Oh my goodness, I don't got a heart to anything. Y'all hit that heart button if y'all know about Harriet the Spy. Okay. For one, I thought life robbed me. Life robbed y'all. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, life robbed y'all if y'all don't know about Harriet the Spy. But anyways, listen. There's something that you're needing to investigate. There's something that you're needing to I'm even going to say this because this is how serious I feel like that this is for Sagittarius. Even though you may be getting guidance from this reading, even this message is not going to give you the direct answer that you're seeking. Because the answer that you're seeking, it literally is coming from within. And here's why I was thinking about Harriet the Spy. Y'all remember when Harriet the Spy was doing too much? She was trying to investigate something, but she was just fine until she wanted to get just a closer look. So she stacked all of that shit on top of each other, and she was up on the top building, and it was her friend that had cut her off, and everything fell from up under her, and she's just holding on because she took action too soon. She wasn't willing, like she was If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I watched Harriet the Spy. She had offended her friend and she wasn't conscious of offending her friend. And because of so, her friend pulled back from her. So I feel like that you may run afoul of possibly reaching out. Is it okay? Let me ask this. If Sag is needing to reach out, but yet holding back, can I get a major arcana? If Sag is needing to hold back, but desiring to reach out. Okay. Let me get some clarification on this. Okay, I'm gonna let me just get one on this too. Okay, I'm gonna hold back on one of them and I'm gonna give one up. The message of the ones of y'all that are desiring to reach out, but there's the urge, that would be an unwise decision. What's the internet looking like? Y'all ain't never heard. You know what? I'm disappointed. And y'all my mod squad. Ooh, movie night. I say movie night for my mod squad. Okay, y'all look. For those of you all that are not hearing from someone, okay, but and so like you think that these messages are coming through, the unwise decision is that you're desiring to reach out because the messages are coming through that this person is regretting and they're fearing that things are too late and they just don't want to come and disturb Sag's peace. And so you're like, but I want to get closure, or I at least want to hear. So you're about to make an unwise decision to reach out. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a clear message. Okay. Don't do it. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups in the reverse. There is a need to walk away from the desire to reach out. The results of that situation are going to be so low vibrational that is going to trigger you and make you feel like that all the work that you've done was really for nothing. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting here. So if you are feeling like that you should reach out, even though you know this is like who this was for. This was a pure knucklehead, okay? Pure knucklehead. As far as those of you all that are stubborn in desiring, like to just be like, fuck it, I ain't reaching out. Shit, you ain't reaching out. I'm done. I want you to know that there is some sort of opportunity to bring some sort of conflict to an end. There is some sort of good news, but I still don't advise you to reach out. I still don't advise you to reach out, but I do advise you to soften your energy as to why you're not reaching out. Because why you're not reaching out is because you're being stubborn, bullheaded, and not learning the lesson, and therefore feeding into the conflict. There is going to be an opportunity for the conflict to come to an end, but you do have to soften your approach, because throwing caution to the wind is kind of like you throwing, it's like you're no longer kind of being compassionate for the wounds that this person may be experiencing themselves. Does that make sense? Oh, good night, Trish. That's okay. You be blessed, my love. Does that make sense, guys? I'm gonna leave that right there because I even if y'all say no, I feel like that is the message. Let's clarify this 9 of Swords. I'm with it, Neek. Yes, I'm with it. Let's go. I love me some Harriet the Spy. It had Rosie O'Donnell in it back in her heyday, back in her prime. Rosie O'Donnell was in it back when she was still fruitful. Tracy Smith said, but my reaching out is a bad habit. It's okay. So Tracy Smith has volunteered her energy for a major lesson. Okay. It's not a bad habit. One, I want you to stop calling it that, because if you mislabel it, then you're going to mistreat it. It's not a bad habit. It is a, what do they call it? It's a soothing technique for you. It is a, self-soothing technique for you, because any attention is better than no attention, meaning that I would have to assume, I'm not a psychologist or any of that, but I would have to assume that as a child, you probably struggled with attention. So somewhere along that lines, you settled on anything is better than nothing. So even if I go pull my sister's hair or my brother's hair, my mom and my daddy might yell at me, but shit, at least they'll acknowledge me. And that is what is triggering you reaching out of a bad habit. It's not a bad habit. You just want some attention. And at least you know how to trigger any kind of attention from that situation. You know what, Quanda? I'm about to put you in timeout. Okay? I'm about to just put you in timeout. Do you fucking hear me? Don't be calling my age out. I know I'm old. That's okay, because I had a young one, honey. Let me stop. Honey, I had a young one over here cook, honey. Shit. Oh, mama gonna teach you some lessons. Get on over here. Let TT teach you, baby. Let Auntie Kiki get you together so you can take some tricks back home. Okay, y'all. Let me get my shit together. I'm done. I am done. Look, you came at the wrong time, Reinhardt. G. Reinhardt. Not tonight, Kiana. Yeah, okay, let's get to the Nine of Swords spirit. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. I cannot believe I just said that on these folks' internet spirit. Get me together, please. What's the Nine of Swords? The Seven of Swords is in the reverse. 77 could be significant. On Sagittarius, I want you to know. Whatever strategy you're approaching to try to get some attention, stop it, please. Whatever you're doing to get attention, you got to stop it. Because I feel like the unwise decision is because, I don't know, my reel on Facebook has been talking. There's this one dude, he makes reels, toxic reels, if you ask me, where he'll be like the one I seen right before I came on live, to be honest with you, was where he was like, when you post something to get a reaction and then you get that reaction and the chick is on the phone call cussing him out and he's on the phone dancing, talking about, yeah. And it's just like, and he captioned it, just got to make sure you love me. Toxic. The strategy is off here. I'm not, okay, if it's reversed, it's reversed, but this is for you, Sag. So this is definitely saying that the way that you are approaching a situation, it's like you're just saying fuck it, and you're approaching it from a very from a way that is not going to get you the outcome that you desire. It is going to get you results less than you expected, even if it triggers jealousy out of this person, or even if it triggers the slightest little bit of attention from this person. It's not going to be the attention that you're seeking. Therefore, it's only going to be limited, and therefore you're going to be overstimulated and yet still hungry. Okay. So I have the tendency to get overstimulated. I think all single mothers do. But I have the tendency to get overstimulated. And it's like, oh shit, I'm going. And it's like, oh, I came out here, or I came in this area to do something that was getting ready to fill me. But because I'm so overstimulated getting here, hell, I didn't forget what the hell I came here for. So then my needs go unmet. That's exactly what is about to happen by this decision. So if I'm being honest with you, Sag, if you're feeling like you don't need to reach out to them because they did it, I'm not telling you to reach out, but I do want you to soften your approach, because you're not putting out the frequency that is going to get you the results that you're seeking, which is vindication. If you know that this knucklehead or winch does not deserve you to reach out, but you are like, I just want to reach out. I just want closure, Kiana. Like, this shit is crazy. Don't do it. It's not going to work out in your favor. If anything, the pain may be amplified if you do so. So the advice, being the Queen of Wands, is run that back. Baby, thank you. Spirit is loud as tonight. Do you hear me? Because here's what the Queen of Wands is telling y'all. And I'm running the risk of demonetization with this one, and I don't care. Because this is what's getting ready to happen. Trust me, they're getting ready to run that back.
We gonna have to run that back. Run that back. We gonna have to run that back. Run that shit back, yeah. Cause you got an ass fat, titty slap, in the bed, no relax. Let me pet the kitty cat. Now I don't know how to act. Run that back, yeah. Run that shit.
I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that is acting like you ain't the motherfucking prize. Let me hold on. Let me give somebody some tough love. And I know that's what this is, because baby, I think I'm speaking to somebody that forgot what you bringing to the table. I think you forgot that, you only bringing something to their table because you're being humble, not because you don't have your own table. See, you've been at somebody's table for so long, you forgot you got your own table, Sag. And because you forgot you got your own table, you out here in these streets panting like some damn dog behind something that knows that you're the prize. But because they know you're the prize, they think that they need to bring you down and humble you. Ooh, Spirit's talking. You got to look at this differently. I feel like you got somebody in your energy that may be trying to get you to a level that they feel like they can dominate the situation. I do want you to know that you ain't gotta do too much, even though that's a nasty song. But Spirit is just giving me the parts of songs to tell y'all what to say. You ain't gotta do too much. For real, the mark has already been made. The mark has already been made. Now I'm speaking to somebody that may know a little bit something about hunting. Because when you go hunt, baby, you don't go chase after that animal. You set up shop and you trust that that animal is coming to you. The mark has already been made. You just have to wait patiently for the pieces to fall into place. And Spirit is saying, do this with confidence. Shit. Run that shit back is what they get ready. I'm fine as hell. I know that's right. I'm going to bed. Bye. Why is this so sexy to me? What you mean, baby? What you mean? I came in at the right time, actually. That's right, honey. That's how it always works out. What's up, Lala's life? What's up, Lala Santiago? Spirit, clarify the Queen of Wands for the best way for Sagittarius to address this next 72 hours. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Justice is at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Pentacles is here at the to clarify the Queen of Wands. Now, Spirit is telling you to have so you see. Okay, so there's something that you may know is a bad investment here in the next 72 hours, but you may still be you may know that the results, it's a risk. The results just isn't going to be what you expect. Okay, be confident. If you're some of y'all need to hear that you don't need to spend a bag in order to be confident. Like if you need to go out and have a good time or something like that, baby, I promise you it's in the closet at home. You might, you know what I'm saying? You might need to buy an accessory, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But what you need to go out there and look like you got your shit together, it's in the closet. Okay. Like you don't have to be out here trying to act like something that you're not. You can be confident in what you do have, Sagittarius, okay? Others of you all need to understand that in order to navigate this situation here, some of y'all just gonna have to take it. Y'all gonna have to take a L gracefully, honey. I ain't gonna hold you. You gonna have to take a L gracefully. Baby, you have to take his L. You have to take his L gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a bad investment from jump. And it was a bad investment from jump. And it's like, yeah, you can sit there and be bitter about it, mad about it, sad about it. I need my lick back about it. You can go through all of that. You can go through all of that. It ain't gonna get you the result that you're thanking for. Okay. The only proper action that's gonna get you the results is to understand, Key, Sag, you knew this was a bad investment and keep it moving and do it with your head held high. I'm telling you, whatever it is that was a bad investment, hold on. What's the run that back message? What's the message attached to that? I don't have a desire to make this shit up. And there's 3 cards that fell out. 1 face up and 2 are face down. They're coming. They're coming. Okay? They're coming. They're coming for like they're seeking your forgiveness. They value the chemistry. They value the relationship. They value this. They gonna run that shit back. They gonna run this shit back. And so basically what this is telling me, Sagittarius, if you don't make them run that shit back, guess what? My very first car, my Auntie Nay gave it to me. And I appreciated that car. But what I couldn't understand is that my mom or my dad never offered to buy me my first car, but they offered to buy my sister her first car. But she was ungrateful and didn't want it because it was a station wagon. And so she didn't want it. Baby, they coming back for the station wagon. Damn it. Look at Spirit. Did y'all just catch it? What did that song say? Ass fat station wagon. This person's getting ready to run it. They see you as the prize. They see the value of it. They do recognize that they offer something, like they limited what they was offering you. They know that they should have offered you more. So rest. Y'all, I ain't making this up. I know these cards just surprised me, especially here in this energy, just because I feel like that there's some sort of elevation in your girl's gift right now, and it just be startling. So y'all just bear with me through this season. They know they didn't give you equal reciprocity. Now I want to have equal give and take. They can run this shit back. So whatever it is that you're about to do to try to control or try to manipulate this person coming your way, shit, fuck that. Throw that out. Because whatever efforts you're doing is only getting in the way of the divine. And so if you are in the way of the divine, then baby, you can always guarantee that it ain't going to give you the results that you are desiring. So stop any of the antics to try to control the narrative. Let this person just go through whatever it is that they're going through, because as the universe is allowing them to go through whatever it is that they're going through, they're about to, the universe is about to put them on the mission of seeking your forgiveness. Hell, they might be holding back right now because of the way that you're currently showing up. I am shattered about this situation. Yes, they're holding this back. They're holding back the fact that they're shattered about this situation. And I do feel like that it could be because of, or it will be because of some sort of action, unwise decision that you're making, trying to get some attention from this person. Does this make sense, y'all? I know it does. And I know it do. Look, Flower Love said that at 23. Thank you, Pooh. Hello, Saeed. Hello. Hello. What's up, slime? What was that song called, Kiki? Run that back? Run that back? I know it make you want to do something, don't it? Run that back, honey. I love to roll my little body to that song. I'm trying to pull it up for you, baby. Give me just a second. Run that back. I know y'all can't see that. I don't know why my phone be doing that, but it does. Eric Bellinger or something like that. So let me do one thing, because Spirit did tell me to use these cards too, clearly. Let me use this one to get some clarity on this advice card or the closing message from earlier. Perseverance. There's a need to check. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road that you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. And that goes back to me saying to you that even with the answers coming from within, you're not, I may be able to give you the gems that are going to help you collect and pull this information together to come to your own conclusions, but I'm not going to be able to give you a flat out answer as to what's best for you, because it does require, what the best answer is what feels right once you change your perspective. So whichever way you're currently looking at this situation, just know Spirit is saying, I'm going to need you to do better than that. So once you take a second to reflect on your present perspective and then see what changes you can make in that, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like, oh, okay, shit, now I can take this monkey off my back? Yeah, it's not what I want, but at least it's not so anxious and I'm not so Like that is when you'll know that you're on the right track. Your playlist is fire. Share it with us. Y'all, I love music. I absolutely love music. Music is always going in my, and to be honest with you, I try my best not to listen to low vibrational music. Now, is that a sexual song? Hell yeah, but shit, don't we all get dirty a little time to time? You know what I'm saying? So, but I try not to listen to too much low vibrational music, but I might, la. I just thought about it. Remember the last live I caught and you mentioned health issues? I do. I just passed the kidney stone. Was so dehydrated, my pee was brown and my sugar bottom. Oh my goodness. The next few days. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so glad you're on the mend. Hello, Tina. I'm so sorry, my love. I'm definitely sending you love and light. I'm so sorry, Tina. I'm definitely sending you love and light, but honey, I just wouldn't be on my mission if I didn't take the time to say this. And baby, I'm a Sagittarius, okay? I'm a mother. So I believe in compassion, but I also believe in tough love, okay? And I am a person that if you had to ask me, my childhood was not ideal. It wasn't ideal, okay? What I do want you to know is that if we choose to look at our life in the way that you phrased it in that sentence there, then the only thing that I can guarantee you is more of that. Y'all, I'm just going to do it because why the fuck not? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I am my mother's middle child. My mother had 3 daughters, okay? My older sister is a Capricorn, and then it's me. I'm literally born 11 months and 11 days after my older sister. And then 4 years and some months later, I had a baby sister. And my baby sister was disabled from birth, never walked, never talked, never got to experience a normal life. And due to that, my mom had her entire plate full. And, unfortunately, my family dynamic does fit the stereotypical dynamic of the Black community. My father was not present. He was running the streets doing his thing, right? So the time that I was at home was with a single mother. And she had to work. It should have didn't matter that she had a disabled daughter or a badass daughter, Kiki. She still had to work. And so she was overwhelmed as a mother, right? I got sent off. My mama did not raise me, but my baby sister stayed home and my older sister stayed home. My mama had the pleasure of raising those 2 children, or those 2 children had the pleasure of my mother raising them, okay? Now, for a long fucking time, probably up until her recently, I was mad as hell, Tina. I was mad as hell. I was mad as hell. Cause like how you choose me out of all your children, like okay, I required a little bit more. So what? You had me. Should I ain't tell you to hop on top of my daddy and make me, you know what I'm saying? So I was mad at my mom. But it wasn't until I jumped off the porch onto YouTube and I found out that y'all actually fucking love me. Okay? That I recognized. Had my mama not put me out and put me into the system and I endured everything that I endured, I wouldn't be in the position to show up the way that I can show up now. So did it hurt? Was it fun enduring my life? No, it was not, my love. But it made a hell of a character, honey. The hell you mean? And for that and that alone, I forgive anybody that I thought hurt me intentionally. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking gaslight you, baby. I'm 35. And baby, there's still some days that I got to peel myself up out of this bed. Do you hear me? There are still some days that look, honey, come to tea time with Kiki because I was getting ready to cut loose. There are some times that your girl lays up in this thing and just be like, God, why the fuck not me? Like, why don't I deserve? You know what I'm saying? Because like I still do a lot of my life alone. So there are some days that I still have to struggle with that mentality of why the fuck you choose me to do life alone? Like, why I don't get somebody to do life with me? I struggle with that mentality. But how fucking long am I going to sit in that? Because I can guarantee myself that if I sit there in that, guess what? I'm going to be alone a little bit longer. Okay, baby? I'm not trying to minimize your pain. I'm just trying to tell you that there is a brighter side to it. But you got to be willing to go find it. And you got to be willing to stop at nothing to find it, okay? Stop at fucking nothing. Nothing. Go find it. It's beautiful when you get it. I love you, baby. I hope I didn't run you off with that. I hope that gave anybody a little bit of medicine, okay? I just want some happiness too, baby. I'm with you. Baby, I just got ghosted. Baby, I just got ghosted by a motherfucker to play me like a fiddle in my face. Shit. Baby, guess what? Shit. It was fun. It was a mighty powerful lesson that I subtracted from that situation. And guess what? Nah, man, y'all not ready. Quanda, get on me. My back got broke real good in the process. So should I take it? The fuck you mean? I love y'all. Oh, thank you. There is another way. Yes, it was hard for me to hear, but when I went through it, I got through it. It was hard as it hurt like hell. Yes. Yes. Key listens. You talking now. Y'all, that's what I'm here for. This is what this, like the tea time with Kiki, y'all. This is what the tea time, what this little preview right here. Quanda, remind me to cut this. I don't even know if Quanda's up in this thing still, but remind me to cut this little portion out. Because this is what tea time with Kiki can right be like. So, Tina, tea time with Kiki might be something that you may need to consider because that's what we're gonna talk about. Because y'all, I don't want y'all to be running around here letting these knuckleheads and people like they just don't have the authority over your life no more. And I want to help you walk through taking your power back. I'm still working on it. We're gonna do this shit together. But what it has worked for me up until now, baby, it's gonna be yours at tea time with Kiki. Because baby, I'm gonna tell you what I tell people all the time. Baby, don't come up in my motherfucking space playing with me. And I tell them just like it's, don't come up in my motherfucking space playing. The piece that I have was expensive to establish. And I'd be damned if I let a motherfucker come up in my face and play with it for free. I mean that. Toot toot. She hit the mark. Toot toot. I'm outside. I'm going from 22 years of homelessness and drugs and alcohol to having nonprofit to black person. Look at that. La Santiago. Look, there goes another testimony. Baby, it's not the end until you choose it's the end. You choose the end. What you said pineapples for? I'll lay and shit. You are so gifted. Oh, thank you. I look forward to watching you flourish in your purpose. Thank you so much. Thank you. I look forward to you all following along on this journey too. I can only imagine where this journey is about to take us, y'all. Let me clarify this 777 real quick. Even though we are completely all like, baby, we didn't went all over her. Baby, that probably was the clarification for the 777. It says perspective, it says there's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. That's the epitome of changing your perspective so that you're not a victim to your circumstances. Because, baby, I'd be damned. Everything that I went through, I'd be damned if I sit there and endure that pain one time and then continue to be a victim or like just a loser to that shit for the rest of my life. I cannot. I cannot. I will not. I have no desire to. Baby, I have overcome so much and I won't stop it. I won't let it take my power away. And I encourage anybody else facing this shit to do the damn same, honey. Y'all know you are, baby, because you didn't found me. I know you are, baby. I know you are a very strong woman because you up on here on the ManjulaAwakening. Baby, I'm done. I ain't clarifying. No, we just getting ready to talk. Reading's over. We just gonna talk. Let me tell you something. For one, I want you to look up what a Manjula is. Okay. Yes, it's a name. Yes, it's a Hindu name. It is not the Hindu name that drew me to Manjula. It is the Manjula pathos, a plant, that drew me into the name. My sister. Beautiful green thumb. Oh my goodness, that woman can work wonders, okay? She kept on, every time we would get on, she could see when I first came out to YouTube, I was like gearing up. I wasn't even out there yet. It was just gearing up to it. But I got a lot of anxiety. I know y'all notice if y'all watch the videos, sometimes I talk real fast and your girl be missing words and your girl's dyslexic and your girl just, my facial expressions will tell you exactly what I'm thinking. It just didn't seem like it made sense for me to be up on these folk internet because they cancel people real easy. And a Sagittarius, baby, is cancelable. Do you hear me? So it just really was something I was nervous about. And so as we would be talking about it and we would just be dreaming together, she would always bring up she said she always brought it up. She said she always showed it to me. But one day I was in the thick of it. I had my computer here. I had my paper out. I was just dreaming, right? I was just dreaming, writing out tarot spreads and all of that. And she was telling me about this plant. I really, to be honest with you, really hadn't even really looked up at the camera. I was just listening. And she was telling me everything about this Manjula pathos. And she said something about, and it's low maintenance. It's really all about where you set it. It needs the right amount of light, but not too much light. Like she said the healthy, like, it's really healthy and it's getting a balance when the leaf has white and green on it. And I zoned in. I was like, oh shit. So it's all about placement. And I literally feel like that is all about life. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the placement. Like, and you get to choose the placement of your experiences. You really do, because, having a story when I was in a group home or whatever. It was not a group home. It was a foster home. They just had a lot of children. And the male parent in the house was nasty. And I was, baby, if I was in your house, I knew you was getting a check from me. So you had to earn it. So needless to say, I was bad. Then I'm like, you hear me? You had to earn the money you was getting off my name, honey. So it was easy. Like, it was always justified. Like, I was always getting suspended from school, whatever the case, but I wasn't suspended from school at this particular time. I just got kept home. And as the father was about to, the father, the male of the house, he wasn't no damn father. He was just the male of the house. He was a dog. As he was about to do whatever he wanted to do to me, my divine, and this story, baby, my divine is God, okay? I'm not trying to offend nobody, but this story, I'm giving my divine my name because, baby, he's worthy. As this male was about to do whatever it is that they wanted to do as to me, God created a scene that didn't let him have his fucking way. So I could choose to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's traumatizing. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's traumatizing. And I could choose to live traumatized by that experience. And if anyone chooses to, that's their own right. But I can also choose that exact same experience and give glory to my God and say, if you just believe in a divine, you'll be protected like none other. Because there were nights where I cried out for my mom and my dad. And I knew where the fuck I was at. My mom and my daddy wasn't coming. But those same nights, my God did. You know what I'm saying? So you just have, it's all about your perspective. And I know Quanda tells me all the time that what did she say? I can't remember how she put it. She just said it to me earlier. She said the amount of self accountability or whatever she said, I don't know, is just admirable in you. But you got it too. You know what I'm saying? It's just that life put me in situations where I had no fucking choice but to look at myself, because if I didn't change, I was going to stay in a cinder block room. Or if I didn't change, they weren't going to let me come home for a visit. Or if I didn't do this, then I wasn't going to get this. So life kind of forced me to be self-reflective. Y'all, you passed the stage where life is going to force you to do that shit. You got to hold yourself accountable for that. And even though my upbringing forced me to be self-reflective, as a grown-ass fucking woman, nobody is around to hold me accountable. I have to do that myself. And my biggest fear is not raising my children. And the only thing that can stop me from raising my children is if I don't hold myself accountable. And if you kind of take on a perspective change like so, then guess what? The world would be just a little bit better for you. Fuck them, but for you. That was a lot. The self-awareness. There you go. Self-awareness. I love it here. I love it here too. I'm so sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. Absolutely. Look, Flower Lotus said it represents perseverance and resilience. Look what the card is. Perseverance, literally. Like, that's why I preach that shit. Cause like, y'all, the girls that I was in group homes with, some of them are from the same city that I'm from. And I've ran into them. And, I don't know, it just reminds me to be, it just reminds me, for one, I definitely think I did grow up, like, religious people had a hand in raising me. My grandmother, honey, my grandmother, baby, up until she couldn't get herself there no more, honey, that woman went missing church for nothing. You heard me? And with speed to get there, honey, heavy foot. And her mother, baby, they was praying. My granny is still alive, thank God. But her mother is not. But it's an extra spirit guide for us, so blessed be. But honey, that woman, her mother, Miss Odessa. Baby, you liable to just look up and see that woman praying. You hear me? And I know that there's prayers that woman prayed over my life that probably protected me in those foster homes and group homes. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they probably still protected me. But y'all, I don't know where we're going with this. I just want y'all, like, it's not easy out here. We all got a fucking story, and I don't want you to minimize your own story, because your strength is found in your story. That's where your strength is found. So don't curse it. Don't curse it. No, baby, you good. No, you good, honey. You are good. I never want sympathy. You're not getting sympathy. I'm giving you my empathy. See, now I hope you got that. I ain't giving you my sympathy. I don't got no sympathy to give. But what I do got is some empathy for you, my love. because I know what it feels like. You are not alone over here. That's the purpose of what I'm trying to tell you. That's the purpose of me going off on this little tangent here, Miss Tina, is because I want every fucking body that's still up in this thing to understand that you are not alone. Because sometimes that's the fucking fact. We'll sit in a situation and feel sorry for ourselves because we feel like that nobody's going to understand us, or it's just me, or I'm alone, and no, don't do that. You're not over here. Not over here, y'all. I love y'all too much, honey. Shit, I'm telling y'all, I've been through life by myself. What the fuck I look like perpetuating making somebody else go through something by themselves if you don't have to? Oh, thank you, Flower Love. Yes, may we all continue to persevere. I love y'all. I love y'all so, so much. What did my cousin say earlier? I love you from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. But now I'm ready to get up off of here and curl up in the bed with these babies. I done been on here for an hour. Y'all have yourself a good night. I see y'all at 1 o'clock in the morning if y'all want to check. What are we talking about at 1 o'clock in the morning? I forget. Late night messages. We just gonna do a late night check-in. That's all. But it's at 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1 a.m. And so I will see y'all then, y'all. I absolutely love y'all. Let me see how many thumbs up we got on this thing. Y'all smash that thumbs up button. Oh, 20. I thought that was getting ready to tell me only 4 thumbs up. My heart was getting ready to be like, oh shit. It's 23. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. I love y'all. Go love yourself. Go look at yourself in the mirror. Hug yourself so damn tight you can't stand it, honey. Give yourself the Eastern Standard Time. Yes, ma'am. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what's that? It's 9:50 right now. So 10, 11, 12. So about 3 hours, 3 hours, 10 minutes. All right, y'all.